The number one cause of problems in relationship is self-centeredness. And what I mean by that is believing that there's only one reality and I have it. So if you want to go out Saturday night and I would rather stay home and, play a game, watch TV, then there's something wrong with you or me or us. There will always be differences in relationship.
If what we want out of life is just something very superficial or just something very intangible, then okay, go from relationships to relationships and spend yourself each time. Because what happens in a relationship, we spend ourselves. We, like money, we spend ourselves. And then when it comes time for the next relationship, sometimes we're almost spent out.
There's also a strong tendency for teenagers to cling to each other. Guys do it very dominantly. That's my woman, that's my territory. No guy's gonna look at my woman. My gosh, what are they, 18 years old and they're talking about their woman? And girls do it with these romantic fantasies of having to have a guy and tolerating that kind of dominance and even get in fights with other girls over the guys as if it's territorial.
When we see couples clinging together, young people especially, what they're really projecting is their own fear. That's what causes them to cling in the first place. And it can be abandonment, it can be rejection, anything like that.
It can come from divorce. It can come from parents who worked all the time and couldn't spend time with kids, which happens to this generation. But this gotta have a man, gotta have a woman, nothing without them, causes them to tolerate some real destructive behavior and some controlling behaviors from peers that they're dating that's very unhealthy.
The problem is it creates insecurity. And insecurity is fear that we have applied to relationships. And typically what they will do is they will adapt to that fear, which causes them either to be dominant or to cling or whatever. And the problem with doing that, you see, is the adaptation is reinforcing the fear. The more they cling, the more fearful they will become.
Unhealthy relationships do not respect the other's viewpoint. There's only one reality, and I've got it. They're often based on fear and insecurity. People tend to think of the other as my property. Guys tend to dominate. Girls often cling and tolerate unhealthy domination. Both domination and clinging reinforce more fear and insecurity. In unhealthy relationship, people spend all of their emotions, so nothing is left for long-term and healthy relationships. Just because you're physically attracted does not mean it's a good relationship match.